Hi everybody, this is a small video on the role of emotional quotient in raising eco-conscious citizens for peace and harmony in the world. As you all know, at Samvard Foundation works on sustainable development, and a lot of the sustainable development goals actually deal with, reducing conflict to promote peace, build harmony in the world, which also contributes to, greater health of our planet. So it all starts from us when we're children. So if you have children around you, अगर आपकी लाइफ में कोई भी बच्चे हैं, आप उनको कैसे अपनी फीलिंग्स को कैसे रेगुलेट करना है और कैसे मैनेज करना है सो दैट उनके पास दे बिल्ड पीस एंड बैलेंस विद इन दमसेल्व्स सो दैट व्हेन दे गो आउट इनटू द वर्ल्ड, जब वो बाहरी दुनिया में और लोगों के साथ इंटरेक्ट करें, हमारे प्लानट के साथ इंटरेक्ट करें, सो दे कैन ऑल्सो ट्रीट आर प्लानट विद काइंडनेस to promote more peace. So the first thing, and ये थोड़ा सा theoretical रहेगा, this is for parents especially, on how they can build their children's emotional quotient. So the first thing is identifying the emotion. काफ़ी बच्चों के साथ ये प्रॉब्लम होता है कि दे डोंट नो हाउ टू एग्जैक्टली आइडेंटिफाई कि वो उस टाइम पर क्या महसूस कर रहे हैं, क्या फील कर रहे हैं. So sometimes a child can just be cranky because they're tired. So how do they really identify what they're feeling, what is making them cry or making them frustrated, and how do they express it? So there's a really good quote that all feelings are okay. Sorry about the writing, I'm using a small pen. All feelings are okay, but all behavior is not. But all behavior is not. So all feelings are okay, all feelings are valid. So to tell kids that whatever they feel is valid and it's important, uh, but how they behave, uh, you know that can really be channelized in a positive manner. So the first component is to identify. The second is to process, really to sit with one's feelings and process what they're feeling. And the third is to regulate it. It could be something as simple as 1 से 10 तक 1 to 10 गिनना, काउंटिंग करना, डीप ब्रीदिंग करना, या अपने पेरेंट्स के साथ बस बैठ के हग करना, just regulating and processing their feelings. And the third is to actually anticipate and mitigate any sort of behavior, negative behavior that can be channeled into a positive behavior if we are able to anticipate and mitigate what we could be feeling. The biggest pillar here is modeling. This is the biggest pillar here, and what modeling means is for parents to actually create inspiration for children on how they can manage their emotions. So parents and family here, द अडल्ट्स इन एनी चिल्ड्रंस लाइफ, किसी भी बच्चे में की फैमिली में जितने भी अडल्ट्स हैं, वो अपने इमोशंस और फीलिंग्स कैसे मैनेज करते हैं, वो सबसे पहला इम्पैक्ट और सबसे ज़रूरी इम्पैक्ट डालता है कि बच्चे खुद कैसे वो फीलिंग्स और इमोशंस रेगुलेट करते हैं. तो अगर हम बच्चों के आसपास गुस्से को मैनेज नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, कंट्रोल नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, तो इवन द किड्स आर मोर प्रोन टू use the same behaviors that we use to manage anger. There's a very interesting story that I had, that I saw one of the children in my neighbors feeling very angry once, and he lifted his hand and I stopped him and I said that, okay, kya hua, what is wrong? And he said that mujhe gussa aa raha hai. And I was like, okay, agar aapko gussa aa raha hai, we actually have a beautiful river right in front of our window. So I called him there and I said that, okay, hum yahan pe baith ke we can just count from 1 to 10. And I sat down with him and I showed him how to take deep breaths and how to just count from 1 to 10. So the next time he actually did feel angry, and I remember he went to the window himself, and I saw him count from 1 to 10. Small things like these. So modeling and inspiring kids on how they can manage their emotions. So this is theory. A lot of this can be complicated when you have to use it with children. So we use different tools, when we train children at ESF as well. One of the tools is this. I want to give credit to this website where we take these tools from, and we're very grateful that they give these for free. for nonprofit. So I'll probably link the website somewhere there. So they have these tools, and I'll show you how we create this. So this is a little big book of big feelings. So no feelings are bad. So we don't really say bad. We say big feelings because all feelings are big and important, right? So the few tools that we have here, I'll just spread them out. So if you see, these are the different tools. The first one is actually a feeling detective. So helping them play a game, feeling detective. So what they can do is go watch the different family members in their house, और वो देख सकते हैं कि किसको कौन कौन क्या feel कर रहा है, and they can actually write here. So like if mummy is feeling happy, they can write mom here, or if they are feeling brave themselves, they can write their own name, or if they are feeling sad, they can actually write this here. So this is more like identifying and learning कि इस feeling का ये नाम होता है. So once they are able to identify a feeling with a certain word, वो better express कर पाएंगे और वो अपने parents को भी बता पाएंगे कि exactly feel क्या कर रहे हैं. Another tool is, I really like this one. यहाँ पे आप बच्चों को encourage कर सकते हो कि वो यहाँ पर बस draw कर सकते हैं. If they're feeling excited, they can make this, or if they're feeling sad, then they can just basically whenever they want, they can just make this, and then they can say, I feel sad, for example, when let's say the most recent child that I actually experienced was feeling sad when he got 0 marks. So he can actually write that I do feel sad when I get 0 marks. So then parents can actually address this, and they can encourage them that, hey, getting marks is not what matters. What matters is what they learn, right? So marks is just a number, and what they learn and how they overcome any failure, because failures are important as well. So simple things like these. So I feel sad, and then the next thing is basically how am I feeling. I really like this tool as well. So how are they feeling, they can mark this here, and then they have I choose. So this is for slightly older children, and they can basically choose that, okay, I choose to talk about it, or I choose to take deep breaths, or count to 10, or drink water, or read. So this is more like, okay, मैं ये feel कर रहा हूँ या कर रही हूँ, and this is what I'm going to do about it. The next is another really fun sort of set of flashcards that we have here. So every card is paired up with a slightly positive outcome. So let's see. So for example, if they're feeling embarrassed, they could actually overcome that fear, and they can say, I'm feeling proud. Or if they're feeling there was one really nice one. If they say they're feeling left out, they could say, they could overcome that with saying that I'm feeling loved. Or if they say I'm feeling mad, they could say I will overcome this by feeling grateful. So there are these flashcards of all these emotions, and they can learn how to balance, like which emotions balances which other emotion. So it's just a tool, and the reason we actually do this and we emphasize on emotional regulation is also because just a second, then that go here. Yeah, the emotional regulation has a huge plays a huge role in raising eco-conscious citizens, right? So when they are able to regulate their emotions, they're able to be more they're able to practice more empathy towards others. They're able to build tolerance, है ना? हम जैसे अभी गुस्सा देखते हैं, रोड रेज देखते हैं, हम देखते हैं कैसे लोग बहुत ज़्यादा there's a lot of conflict in the world, there's a lot of anger, road rage बहुत होता है. So with emotional regulation, we can have eco-conscious citizens who have empathy, who have tolerance, who are kind. And kindness is just so important because and not just kind towards humans, right? So they can also be kind towards our planet, which in turn will ensure kindness towards themselves, because our planet is what ensures our survival. So yeah, so actually the cycle is quite simple and intricate at the same time. Emotional regulation and building emotional quotient makes eco-conscious citizens, creates a healthy planet, which in turn gives us healthy and just prosperous citizens. So the health of our planet is what is the most important. Thank you for watching this video. Let us know what you think in the comments, and share this with anyone you think will benefit.